Okay, and I just need to get my Twitch chat back on the front there. Right. Where are we? Just wait for the stream to show as being live there, and then we can get up, and with a bit of luck and a lot of technology, hopefully we'll be there. Come on, loading video. Anyway, while I'm waiting for the video to load, oh god, bit jerky at my side. How is the stream looking for you guys? Because I'm not sure whether it's a bit jerky on my side or things. And let's get the preliminaries underway. How is the audio today? I noticed on the last recording, I'm just going to move away from Dave because the cows are not much better. I noticed on the recording from the last one the audio was a little bit soft, so I've upped the gain on the microphone just a smidge, and you know, we'll see how we go. Right, so continuity errors because as you know, I'm good. As you probably know if you've watched any of my videos so far, that we're in the process of buying a house. The process being at the moment that we've got just turned the solicitors loose. So I'm trying to get I'm very prepared for what is going to be a quite disruptive period, probably in 3 weeks' time if everything goes according to plan. The estate agents think if the offer's been accepted, but providing nobody offers more for the house, we should be good for 21 days. So consequently, long story short, because I'm kind of waffling here a little bit, I've recorded now through to next Friday, and I'm just kind of pushing and getting quite a backlog of videos ahead. So I have recorded Wednesday's episode before today, so we got continuity error. So in here, let's start with this one. I have managed to get the old bees to the point where that is completed. That one, the claim. So we're 93% complete there. The only thing left on that is these magnets, and I have 3 of those now. Let's just dump you out of the way. And dump these out of the way, and let's epic reward bag. I'm not even going to get excited. I'm getting to the point where these are no longer exciting, you know. Okay, 64k storage. Actually, I'll let it off. Maybe I ought to do that. This it more often. What we got? That's 4Ks. That's got stuff on it. That's empty. Let's stick a 64 in. You can just go in storage. So that's the first one out of the way. Now the next thing is the jellied cryotheum, and I've got slightly over what we need here. So I need a quest delivery system. Let me get that, and let's get this one handed in, and we can get on to the old pyrethium, I suppose, is the next. Oh dear, that's not a good place for it. Not with that nook in the way anyway. Gimme. There. Let's go in here, go with the flow, that, select, and bonk. And then we'll take the resonant tank, pop that down, and cool. There we go. Lovely. And then we'll take this reinforced tank, and we will drain that in there, and gimme. And then finally, no, we'll get this one, which has got 6 buckets worth. I actually only need 4, but I'll live with that. A couple of buckets. Now that should be 160. Ha! You sly old dog, I thought it was 100. Well, that's going to give me another 22. Let's get that in. I'm going to have to set my bees going again. God damn it. There I was, getting all excited. Yeah, it's nice. It's a dormer bungalow. So it's where's my resonant? Put my resonant in. Let's see where we are. It's a dormer bungalow, so it's actually not a bungalow. It's a bungalow with 2 floors, which is utterly bizarre concept, but there you go. Right, how much do I need? 60 to 30, 35,006, about 36 that. 36 buckets, god damn it, I'm going to have to go and set those all up again. Right, before we do that, let me just work out how much of this pyrethium we need. So I need 10 of those to make a bucket. I set the system to making pyrethium in the background. Yeah, you wouldn't believe I actually was one of the subjects I was actually good at. Right, you can go out that way and turn that one off. We'll get a bucket in there and we'll whack that in. So that should at least open up. Oh, hang on. Helps if you turn it on. Yeah, it's so basically there's going to be a couple of rooms for me mother-in-law, so she's going to have her little space, and right, let me just do that. 50,000 of that. Why is that one the I don't know whether to do the bees or whether to just make it the hard way. Let me just dump you out of the way. Let's have a look at gelid. Just see whether we can do it. Whether we can gelid cryothium. So we need to make cryothium dust, which is niter, snowball, redstone, and blizz powder. Blizz powder we get from blizz rods, and that, or by sticking destabilized roast. Oh god, bees it is. Yeah, well, I've got six. Let me just pop over to it. The bee island is basically currently decommissioned. Let me check. That is not set for the gelids. That was a gelid. That one was set for gelid. That one for gelid, and that one. So I've got 4 set for gelids and 4 for not for gelids. So I can soon set those running. I think I've got no. I need to make some more cooler upgrades if I want to do more of them. I've got some blizz powder. That's going to make me only 43 though, unfortunately. Let's have a look what we like for snowballs. Got plenty of snowballs. Typical. I had all these wonderful plans. We were just going to... Well, I don't have a blizz at all, unfortunately. I did have an experiment over here, seeing whether if you whacked a blaze through witch water it would turn into a blizz, but that didn't work. Was worth a try. Anything's possible. Okay, so if I go, let me just get you out of the way, and go and get redstone. Craft me 64 of those. So you are currently set up correctly, so we'll whack the redstone in and then we'll go get snowballs. I have to get a hopper. Oh, make a hopper then. Damn thing. We'll do it with aluminium. And a chest. Actually no, I'll just do it. I'll just use a hopper, I think. I'll pop you out of there. pop the hopper in the top. Oops. I'll pop the hopper in the top. That can have an input from the top as well. So we're getting the ready stone. Give me snowballs. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need, but we'll just whack a whole load through and see what we get. So we should be getting some bliss powder out of that. Well, that'll keep us ticking for a while there. Yeah, I've come across the bliss on in, oh god, what was it? Infamy Modern Warfare actually was the first time I came across those. They didn't like machine guns, strangely enough. Let's see how this goes. So I've got other things I want to be doing anyway while that is ticking along. Just stick a bit more in there. So the reason I didn't really want to do the bees is because I've got plans for bees today. Let me just show you what's going on at the moment. So I've made 3 magnets. Now I'm just coming up to 4,000 gold again. Yeah, and this is taking ages. I'm basically, in fact I should make sure I'm on my axe. I'm AFKing for ages at a time. The automatic nugget thing is just too unreliable. But what I've done, and this I've shown off in well, let me show you upstairs first. Zombie pigmen, lots of them. Are you gonna die? Come on, do some dying. Why are they? Let me just check, make sure I'm not anywhere full. They are voided, and that's okay. Why is this not plain ball then? That's fine. That's fine. Oh, it is. It is doing. It's just very slow. So what I've done is, yeah, I'm doing the auric bees. I think that's the plan. I'll have eight of them running. 8 thingies, industrial apiaries running with auric bees in them. What I've got is I've got the zombie pigmen spawning up there. Everything they spawn comes and spits out down here. All of their invar stuff goes, let me just get an empty hand, goes out into this trash can. They drop so much invar stuff because they're infernal mobs that it's untrue. And then out of here we've got golden swords, pictures, boats, fermented spider eye, ender lily seeds and stone, which is another thing they all drop. So that all comes out here. This is whitelisted for golden swords only. Everything else goes into the trash. And basically I've got an auto anvil repairing them. That is just been fed from there, and that feeds straight into the ME system. And the swords, once repaired, come through here. So for every 2 zombie pigmen that drop a sword, I'm getting 2 ingots of gold, which is better than a kick in the chops. But I really want to up that a bit, so I'm thinking auric bees are probably the way to go. How are you doing? That's fine. 44. Now I use that with niter, more snowballs and redstone. Let's just go and code that in and see what we've got in the way of. Alright, so we can code that. Oh, you get 2 at least, which is better than nothing. And let's whack some of this bliss powder in and see what we get. Okay, so try spelling it right. Maths and spelling, my 2 strong points. Make me 50 of those. well, we seem to be absolutely fine on that. So I think that's probably the way to go with those beasties. Cryothium 50, that's 5 buckets. And I need, what did I say, 32 buckets. So I'll let this one run to 64. I'll whack some more snowballs in, and so I don't need that many, do I? It's only a hopper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to be on the safe side. Almost there. That will give me 64. Yeah, maths. Oh dear. I actually blame computers. I think computers make maths way too easy. In Mage, I don't have Mistcraft. I deliberately didn't include Mistcraft in Mage. I have seen the Moo-Moos. However, I have no wish to face the Moo-Moos. For one, I think my sanity couldn't cope with facing something whose main sound effect is moo 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 moo. They are absolutely hilarious though. They're just brilliant to watch, to see. What am I doing? Bee Island. Okay, so if I want auric bees, I need to do an Imperial Princess with a plum bum drone. Sorry, I can't read that. And I want to reverse the pipe on your redstones. I think it's all right. It should have redstone in it. I'm doing redstone at the moment. I'll pop back in a moment. Oh, I'll pop back now and have a look. That one. No, it's empty. That is doing its thing. Seems to be alright. Anyway, alright. Plum bums. Auric Princess needs a plum bum. Plum bum is a Stanum and a common. Now, fortunately, I have got a buttload of Stanum. Let me just... I wish this had a search feature in it. That's the only thing I would say. That's carbon. Destabilized. God, now I've got to find the damn things. This really does need a search feature. Oops, Stanum drones. I'll just take those. And what were we saying? Oh, God. Plum bums are Stanum plus common. Have I got any common princesses? I have. I'll do a couple. Couple. Yeah, I'll do a couple. And we'll get these ones going to make me a plum bum. Yeah, well, actually it should be plumbium rather than plum bum, but I do like plum bum. It's kind of got, I don't know, a certain je ne sais quoi. You can't really beat having a plum bum. Yeah, on that note, I think I'll stop talking about plum bums. Anyway, let me put my put these away out of the way. Grab the U. Let's have a look. What you need? Flowers, fertility's crap, and you're crap at basically everything. You're really dog slow, and so are you, but not for long. What I do want to do, however, before I do that, is I was fertiling through, just getting some traits out of some random bees, and I got day-night, so I'm going to add that to them as well. Why not? Right, so that'll give me a couple of plum bums, and then from plum bums I can get the oryx, and then I can breed those up and we'll get lots of oryx, and hopefully lots and lots and lots of gold out of them, and the world will be a good and happy place. Let me put you away. Almost there. Oh, that one's pristine, that one's ignoble. That could be a pain. Right, you can go in. I'll stick you back. Wait for the other one, we'll let those breed for a bit. We make them 1 times these. I generally just haven't really. I'll tell you. There you go. That should give you an idea. I just leave them running at 4 times. What I will probably do is have a drone output here just to start trashing drones after a certain point. So you've got plum bum. You can have plum bum. Make me some plum bums, and then we can go off and make oryx. Okay, where are we? Let's have a peek at this. 60. So that's going to be 120. That's going to be 6. It's going to be 12 buckets. Just shy of. More snowballs. 1, 2, 3. In fact, I'm going to need to get more, aren't I? I have to hook up the glacial precipitator again at some point. But for now, let's go in, whack that in, go for gelid, not gelid, cryothium. Make me 200. 200 sounds good. Okay, that should be. Was that done already? 250. That's 25 buckets worth. Oops. Now let me have a look at Blizz. 46. So if I make me 92. Craft me 92 of them. Bang, bang, and that should mean all my Blizz has gone. It has. So that's 6.4, 12.8, 19.2, 20, 25.6, something like that. That might actually be enough. In which case I've just, let me take you out. I probably put way too much, way too much redstone in. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I will probably create another template which is not, a non-fertile template, I think. Right, I've just got to, let's let that run down for a second. I'll just put this in here. And let's have a quick look at the book. So I need 50 buckets of that. That should be dead easy. For the hoarding, my flint is growing slowly. I need to do something with that. New quest opened up on I know not to trust my maths. That's why I have a calculator. Yeah, I've got a slight problem here that when I completed the purple quest, this one opened up, the junk dealer. Now most of it, peat, apatite, arrows, and amber, I had no problem. Now off camera I went and did some forest, around 5 shy. I did some vine growing off a jungle tree, so yeah, that was fun. Let me get shears. Just take those, that'll do. I should be able to get 5 from my crappy little vine farm down here. Yeah, oh, I think I'm neglecting Brian a bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And manual submit, the vines are done, but I need 100,000 flint, and that is going to be a problem. It's another warm night. I'm sweating a bit here. What am I doing? I want to put you away. That's what I'm doing. So, as I say, I've got flint coming out of my pulverizer setup, and that's kind of grinding up steadily. Now I can convert gravel to flint on a 4-to-1 basis with a crafting recipe, but that seems a bit crap to me. Yeah. Let me just go and check how those are doing actually. Beeland. See, what I've got is in here is I'm keeping at least one queen, a couple of princesses and drones, and then as long as I've got those, everything in here is just dross. So I've just gone into my third apiarist chest, that's the word I'm looking for. So we've got plumbum drones, we've got a princess, that's fine. I don't actually need the plumbums, so let's go and grab you out and you out. And it was, right, let's have a look, Auric. It was an Imperial with a plumbum. Let me grab you, let's have a look, Princess, pristine, let's have a look at you. Oh, I'm out of, bloody typical. What was that? Oh, maybe it was a butterfly or something. Let me grab some of you and refuel you. And where was that pristine princess? Fast. So yeah, you've lost your fertility. What about you? You're pristine and you're in the same boat. 4x4. It doesn't matter, I'm going to whack them through anyway, doesn't it? What did I say? It was an Imperial. Yeah, an Imperial drone will do me. Species. Show me some Imperials, not a demonic. Imperial drone. Oh God. Right, so you and you. Give me an Auric queen, and then we can get that bugger breeding. And I'm not too worried, I'll come back and file these later. Well, last time, I mean, I've been to Egypt, I'm trying to think now, 6, I suppose I should, I'll just whack her in, sod it. And who can I borrow some of those off? Been to Egypt about 6 or 7 times now. We generally go November, late November, early December, or February, March time, or just when the temperature's nice. But we did make the mistake once of going, I think it was July, and oh, it was absolutely horrendous. Right, show me what you got. Okay, so that's got a good high fertility. We should get some spares out of that. Leave that running. She can do a thing. Yeah, so Egypt was, I mean, I love Egypt. I love the people in Egypt. It's just such a brilliant place. The only time, where are we going here? Oh, you've got a full stack. Let me, if you are done, let me turn that off and turn that back onto there like that. Grab that stack of snowballs and whack that back in, and that should, in a moment, we'll get there, should give me everything we need to go and grab the cryotheum and just start whacking that through. Good, good, that's all going. Let me just stash that out of the way. So yeah, Egypt, one of my favourite. Death Valley, I've only ever been to America once, and I went to Medford, Oregon, so not the warmest of climates to start off with, to say the least. So yeah, that was an experience. I must admit, America is probably one of the most foreign countries I have ever been to, given things. Have you seen these signs, by the way? Look at that. Sharpness 5, knockback 2, fire aspect 1 sign. Quite funny to troll people with if you're on a multiplayer server. Okay, let me just have a look. How many gold nuggets have I got? 700 and blah blah blah. Let me change that over to there. Make me 100 of those, please, and it will do its thing until either it runs out of nuggets. Yep, and then we can cancel that. So that's what I'm doing with the nuggets. I keep on. Wow. Yeah, I must admit I'm a big fan of Egypt, although I'm not a big fan of sightseeing, if that kind of makes sense. There we go, another pile. So I've been to Egypt 6-7 times. I haven't seen the pyramids once, except when I flew over them once. You've seen one big pile of stones, you've seen them all. That's my philosophy in life anyway. I go to basically lie in the sun and rotissere. So yeah, and of course we always go all inclusive, so I can rotissere whilst imbuing large quantities of alcohol, which is always fun. I also like Egypt for snorkeling. If you've been to Egypt and you've not been snorkeling in the Red Sea, you haven't lived. It is probably the best snorkeling site I've ever been to. Barrier Reef is probably supposed to be quite good as well, but you know, that's a long way away. I'm not overly keen on travelling anything more than 12-13 hours, and I start getting a bit antsy, to be fair. So let me just pop that out of the way. Right, I was going to have a look at the old book, so that is going there. I need to make, let's have a think here. If I make myself a brewing stand, bonk, and then I go for an alchemical, where are you? Alchemic. There you go. One of those. Of course I haven't got the orb on me, have I? I don't think. No, I've only got an apprentice. Well, grab those. I have another plan for getting the gravel sorted. Egypt, it's funny, because we were there just a week or so after the first uprising, and you really couldn't tell anything had gone off. And for me, I liken it to, I don't know how familiar you are with the UK, or whether you're all UK based or whatever, but it's the equivalent of, if you're going to protest against the British government, you do it in London. You don't do it in Scarborough on the coast. You don't go to Great Yarmouth to protest, you go to Birmingham. So you go to the centres of power rather than the what's the word I'm looking for, the coastal resorts. And so yeah, I didn't really see much trouble at all. I need to get an orb. Where are you, orb? Just need to borrow that, thank you very much. So it should be that, and that, and that, and that. Gives me that, and that can go back in there. In you go. Right. Think this through. I'm going to need to create another one of these bloody rituals, aren't I? That's going to be a pain. Have I got the stuff? Let me have a look. Yes, is the good news. Where to do this now? That's the next question. Go to the factory. Just stash that out of the way for a second. Yeah, lays around. That's a holiday. That's my holiday. So what are we at? 26 weeks there. Let's get the remains of this in, and we're good. I need some chests. Oh god, I only need 2 of them. I need another blood altar. Make me one of those, thank you very much. And I need a, let me get this right, a export. Could do with a precision export. Yep, there we go, one of those. And an import. One precision import and some ME cable. Just give me a chunk of that. I actually have got to make some suicidal ingots, but I'm doing it the cheaty way. I'm going to do it with nuggets. Because my reflexes just aren't up to that. Let's go over to the cobble gen. Let's have a quick look how we're doing here. Ooh, let's press that. 1, 2. See how close we are. This, what we got there? A couple more. $61. That's 39 to go. Incidentally, I don't know whether you noticed this, but in 3.12, yes, your nuggets. In 3.12, notice something. The cobblestone quest, the octuple compressed cobblestone, has been moved to bragging rights. So all of that, and I could have kind of ignored it because it was bragging rights. I'm not going to ignore the bragging rights because I'm me. But I was a bit annoyed, just a touch. Okay, so you are on the central ME network. So what I need to do is going to come over here a bit. That should be fine. That should be doing the Ballad of Alchemy. So just knock you out and knock you out temporarily. Are we there? One more. And that should be, yes, that's it. Good. Forgot the activation crystal, god damn it. Just pop these down out of the way here and make sure I've not left anywhere spawnable. I have it. Oh, I have. No, just put that there. Anywhere else a spawny buell? No, we good. Good. I've no idea, to be honest. It's the first time I've ever made them. Probably the last time I'll ever make them as well. Right, I need back to Mage Tower. Give me my activation crystal. Go back to the factory. And let's... Oh, that should be... I think, are they all in there? Yep, and we've got 34.2. Is that enough? Or am I just shy? I've got a horrible sneaking suspicion I may be just shy. I was. How much was I shy by? See, my maths is brilliant. That's why I leave all the important stuff to my lovely wife when she comes to working things out. I am 1.5 buckets shy. So I need 115. Make me 15. In fact, make me 16. Just be on the safe side. And we'll whack that through, and we should be good to go there. None of the. Yeah, I've come across that one. I have definitely come across that one. No, I haven't used it yet, but it's a damn good idea. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, they've adapted stuff for this environment, and when you start to do crash landing, for example, if you wanted to do an aqueous accumulator in this pack, you know, it's a machine frame pneumatic servo. Now, if you go into crash landing, that is a PRC from Pneumaticraft, which is way down the line. So they've basically completely taken the tech and made it like to require printed circuit boards, which kind of makes sense, you know, because if you're making machines, go, haha, give me that back, and give me that back, and give me the book. Limestone, let me just double check. I think I've already got some. Limestone, I've got 301. I think I'll take the reward bag, thank you very much. Oh, and a spawn blizz, that's helpful. What did we get? A grater. Lamp of fertility. I'm not even getting excited about these anymore. It's let's have that out of the way. Right, what was I doing? Get rid of you. Now pyrotheum. So if I want 50 buckets, 50 buckets is 50,000, and it's 100 per each. I need maths. Somebody help. Recipes, depending on whether you have. Yeah, I mean, there's some. You know, it's not bad at the end of the day. So that took 10. So if I take that's 6.4. In fact, let's just get this. Let's just get this going, and we'll worry about the quantities later. That's my resonant tank, which is 64. So if I fill that, it's going to do the quest. Don't worry about the maths. Just do. Just do it. Okay, so we'll leave that running, and we're going to head back over to the cobble gen, because I need to get these flints sorted. Thought I heard something then. No? Okay. So let's activate this. I did, it's probably ocelots, they're spawning on the factory. Yeah, I mean, it's modifying the difficulty of the mod pack to suit the environment, really. So we are going to put you here, and I need a chest here, and I think it's a chest here. So Right, I need, what do I need? I need to go back to the factory, that's what I need. I need my apprentice blood orb, I think it was. I think this is fine, let me just double check. Flint, we can make that with 4 gravel like that, or a flint and a gravel and a flint makes 2 flint with 100 LP, and it's a, oh, you can do it with an apprentice. That's fine. So do I want an interface? Oh god, now into complicated stuff. Not too bad. It's certainly worse than the I've got 11,000 here, so I could transfer a great wad of it over anyway. What the hell did I want? Interface? ME interface, maybe. That might be the way to do it. Yeah, and let me go and say, in fact, let me try this. A gravel, give me a gravel. Give me some flint. Give me 2 of those. And if we go down here, so clear that, so a gravel and 1 flint will make me 2 flint. Sounds like a bargain. Hopefully this will work. It worked on the other side though, didn't it? So why shouldn't it? Let me jump over to, no, jump over to the cobble gen. Dirty's at 61, got 39 to go. Could do. And I may do yet. I'd like to see that dirt, the back of that dirt quest. Right. So we're going to stick you down here, and we're going to clear that. I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to stick you there. And I need some ME cable. I'm trying not to get too close to that sludge boiler. Oh god. Let me go there. Actually no. Let's just bring it over the top. And up. So that goes in there, and then this is going to, oh, what did I just say about the sludge boiler? And I managed to do it. Okay, wait for that to wear off. I need a import bus. So you are going to come off of there, and oh god, get the bring that. It doesn't really matter how I do this, so I'll bring it around here. So I think if I go, oh, I need the gravel and the flint. Flint, give me 2 of those, and give me a gravel. I don't think I need that actually, but where are we? We'll get there eventually. Got the blood orb, got that. So go into that, and we stick you in there. 2 flint with 1 gravel, so that, oops. No, that one. So that should push those out there, if I'm right. This is going to have the gravel in there, I think. Blood orb, and you can go into there. So if I request, let's go to flint, craft me 10 of them, and that is doing its thing. That's working. Excellent. Yep. I suppose I could label the channel Minecraft Done Carefully. I do try to avoid dying wherever possible. Right, so that is us automated the flint. Now let me go. How many do I need? 39. Let's go and automate those remaining 39. Okay, where are you? Did I put anything in there? No, let's go and get some pyrethium. Pyrethium. I thought I'd... That's got 7,500. I thought I had a whole load crafted. Or have I got it on craft? Oh, that's why. Pyrethium. Give me another 64. Just pop that in there. And I could automate this, but because it's just a one-off. Yeah, it happens. Believe me, when I start on Crash Landing, I expect to die quite a bit, which is why I'll be turning it off of hardcore mode and doing the death counter again. What was I going to do? I was going to teach it to make cobble, wasn't I? I don't need to do that. I can compress it. Was it triple? Oh Christ, I can't remember even what bloody cobble I'm making. What dirt I'm making now. Quadruple. Okay. Time to teach the Mac to make dirt. Dirt. Dirt, not a dirt chest. I want a compressed dirt. I then want a double compressed dirt. And then I want a triple compressed dirt. And then a quadruple compressed dirt. Okay, and bonk, 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 bonk. Let's get this dirt quest done, then I can forget about that. Okay, so I'll ask it to make me right dirt. Make me 39, please. And we should see that off doing its thing. So yeah, that's off. Yeah, it's... The thing is, I think, if I were playing this myself and not LPing it, the way I would play it is these lives, you start off with 3, so that's probably enough. Now, if you fall off and die, consume a life, just keep yourself at 3, so you've always got these in reserve. You don't really need to have 60 odd lives on your bar, especially not when you then later find out that they're necessary for a quest, which we haven't unlocked yet, but we will. In you go. Next one. So I need to request... the other thing is I probably need to bring that cobble. Are my 4 pulverizers? I've got 6. Get me them. So if I go... yeah, I'm just trying to think. No, not unless you are making that your thing. You know, if you're going to have how long can I last kind of series, but you know, that's not the way I roll. Okay, so we've got this. This has got a whole load of dirt in it, cobble I should say. It's got 130,000 cobble, so if I were to push out of there into the 4 pulverizers, that will give me 130,000 gravel, which I could then turn into 130,000 flint. Sounds feasible. How do I like the video release on this stream? Well, let me just is there not an option in the settings? No, I have to say. Yeah, there you go. Is that a privileged one? Okay, no worries, Dave. Dave. By the way, is that Dave who said hi on the comments? Just checking there. I thought it kind of tickled me that the thing. Right, what do I want? Oh God, 6 pulverizers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That's all jolly good. No. And crashed. Crashed again. Okay. Pickle. That actually coincided with the aroma backup. I wonder whether that might be what's causing the problem. I don't know why. I mean, I can't do a stream at the moment without it crashing at least once. I've gone through the log files after the fact and I still can't find anything that's telltale. So, yeah. We will get there eventually, I'm sure. Yeah, it's one of those things. But as I say, I don't know why it does this. I've AFK'd this for hours at a time. I never even considered it. I've got 120 meg broadband and you know, it just does the job. So it's surprising how easy it is to forget that some people don't have 120 meg broadband. I actually wonder how we ever survived with 120 meg without this kind of speed. I mean, if anybody's old enough to remember 2400 baud modems, in fact, if anybody old enough to remember when modems were measured, the speed was measured in baud rates. That's my age, unfortunately. Give me that. Give me a torch down there. I'm going to pop those. Oh God. No, I'm going to pop these out from the wall one, I think. Oh, give me them. Should I? Have I got any? Have I got any wire on me? That's a good question. Yes, good. Exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay, so what I want to do is basically 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pulverize up this stuff and turn it into, oh God, gravel. And because I'm not getting stopped by bloody gravel. Okay, so that's in there. They are all powered. Lovely. Right, what do I need next? Probably item ducts. Have I got any? Fluid duct, hardened energy, more igneous extruders than you can shake a stick at. but no item door. Let's go and see how that dirt's going, and I'll pick some up while I'm there. Oh, 23, about the same age as my stepson, is on a flight back from Thailand as we speak. Where he swears blind he hasn't been into any brothels. His mum's advice to him was, don't go into brothels. He got understandably a little bit upset by that statement. Give me a servo. It's a pneumatic servo. Yeah, we'll just take those. How are we doing for dirt? It's finished. Dirt. Oh, 10,000 wasn't enough. I've got a quadruple, I've got a triple, I've got a double, and I've got some compressed. So I've emptied my dirt there. Yeah, England has a lot of, well, there are a lot of colloquial phrases which make absolutely no sense whatsoever. So that's a quad. So there's another quad. This is my doubles to make, oh hang on, triples, doubles, compressed. Well, other than the fact that I didn't have enough dirt, that was a damn fine plan. 62, 38 to go. Oh, can't see the point in paying for something you can get for free. And alcohol. I mean, sorry, no. Has everybody, just as a matter of interest, has everybody been following the wonderful EULA debacle that has been going on? Much to my hilarity, a number of people going, oh, it's the end of Minecraft as we know it. It really has quite tickled me a lot. Oh yeah, I mean, one of my favourites is when you hear a woman and they've got a little toddler on that, you know, toddlers tightrope walking on a wall. I use the word tightrope walking loosely, but you know what I mean. And you'll hear her go, if you fall off that wall and break both your legs, don't you come running to me. That's an absolute classic. You can draw out of there, can't you? Surely. You connected. Oh, it's going to be one of those, is it? Do I need to do this with ME then, do you think? If you've not heard about the EULA, you've obviously been living in a hole. The EULA, but the end user license agreement for Minecraft came along. Obviously when you buy Minecraft, why is that not bloody working? Oh, god damn it. Take that out. I'm going to have to go ME, I think. And it basically currently states that you cannot make money off Minecraft, with the only exception being YouTubers and streamers to that. So basically, if you were selling your mod, you're not allowed to. If you're selling kits on servers, you're not allowed to. If you're selling any kind of extras, you're not allowed to, period. And what happened was one of the larger server owners noticed this and went, hang on, and then they asked the question. So they asked the question, am I allowed to make money? And you know, it became apparent that they weren't, and there was a big hoo-ha over it. And basically Mojang went out and said, well, here we go, we'll change the EULA to allow you to make money in limited ways. Because what they were getting is a lot of complaints from parents where the kids had bought $500 kits on servers, and you know, the worst one I saw was, I think it was $25,000. I don't think anybody ever bought it, but you know, it was silly money. And so I need, what do I need? I need some export buses, don't I? Have I not got recipes in the system for these? I've got the basics. I want precision. And yeah, so it turns out basically they can't make these. They're not allowed to do this stuff. So they had a big hissy fit, and literally people threatening Mojang with bombings and all. You know, you can imagine the kind of hysteria that's going on. And there's, you know, people being basically lied to by server owners to get them to have this hysteric reaction. Precision export, give me 6 of those, please. Now with a bit of luck that will work, seems to be. And what it comes down to is that they don't want to pay for something they've always got for free, almost at the point where I can make another magnet. And you know, it's almost, yeah, I mean, it's not it's to do with the selling the in-game content. So if you buy a kit on, say, Planet Minecraft, not Planet Minecraft, take Mineplex for example, then you are buying effectively an advantage over other players, which that's the first thing they don't like. Okay, how are we doing there? How are we doing? Ooh, was it this one? Yep. Oh, you're happy. Okay, I've got 4 princesses. I've got some. Let me get rid of those crappy individual drones, and you look like a handy little thing. So you're off. Right. Bang and bang. Yeah, so there's this concept of pay to win, which is one thing they are really down on. I need my rain filters. And there's the idea that you're selling in-game content. Now there are servers out there which will actually sell the ability to make a diamond sword, which is ludicrous. That is a standard part of the game. You know, if you can't make a diamond sword, you are effectively disadvantaged. I'll just bring these back to normal for the time being. And other ones where they will go on and they will sell you a god kit, you know, and you get like protection 10, all diamond armor and sharpness 50 swords and all that kind of crap. Now to me, one of the problems with this mentality is it's not, people say, oh well, no one's forcing you to buy these kits. And you know, yeah, you're right, no one is forcing you to buy these kits, but if you're 11 years old and your mates have got it, that's a slightly different ball game to being, you know, in your 20s and actually having a clue. No, oh, hang on, give me some more of that. So anyway, basically at the moment they are only allowed to sell cosmetic things in game items. So you can have fireworks, you can have pets, you can have hats, you can have all of that stuff. They can take donations which have no strings attached, and they can become pay to play. Now this is one of the, oh, I was making those, wasn't I? Get those while I'm at it. ME precision export. Oh, precision export. Oh, that one's pre-configured, that's why. And this is where a lot of the hoo-has come, because you know, if you're running I don't know, I could do with any to begin with. Yeah, if you're running a server, and a classic example with this would be no, you are not in the ME net. Oh God. Can you hear that? There's ocelots up there, little buggers. You know what? There is probably a much easier way to do this. I'm kind of trying to use this cobble down here, but I don't really need to. If I use the right piece of thing. Yeah, if you are, take for example, Mineplex. Now they wrote an open letter to Mojang and they said, you know, we have hundreds, now get this right, hundreds of thousands of users logging in every month. Now if you've got hundreds and thousands of users logging in every month, then it's not unreasonable to assume that you've got tens of thousands of users who like what you do enough to actually pay to access the server, which is perfectly legitimate within the system. Now why are you, oh, because I've not got you configured right, that's why. So I want input from the top, output to the bottom. Now if you've got tens of thousands of users and you charge $1 a month to access your server, then you know you effectively have tens of thousands of dollars a month which you can charge for people to access your server. That doesn't seem unreasonable to me. You know, it's, if we live in a society where we pay for services. You know, if you play golf, you pay green fees. If you play snooker, you pay club membership fees. You know, it's just the way the world works. But we seem to have this mentality of people where they have got so used to having something for nothing that they refuse to even contemplate the idea of paying. I mean, Mojang are actually partially to blame for this, because they've done they've basically let the EULA ride and let people get away with stuff for too long, and oops, and of course also invited them to a panel. Right, let me have a look. I need import buses, don't I? Import buses, or just, yeah, I'll use interfaces. Yeah, precisely. It's if you're playing, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, these big servers do offer a unique service. You know, if you go on Mineplex or Hypixel or any of these, you know, you are getting a very unique service, and that goes without saying, you know, because they don't just offer Minecraft, they offer a lot of heavily modded content. You know, you've got your dwarfs versus zombies, you've got don't think I need to do anything there, do I? No. You got your oh god, come here. I didn't really want that to connect there, thank you. Okay, I'm going to take it the other way around. You've got the dwarfs versus zombies, you've got all these various mini games which are unique and, you know, in their own right interesting. But the question then lies, that's not going to, no, I can't do it with import, I can't do it with interfaces, forget it. I need precision export buses. Oh god, now I need, do I really? No, I'm not that bothered. Let me go and grab those. So yeah, there are, you know, valid reasons why these guys should be allowed to run as businesses. Yeah, absolutely. But it's all a matter of how you do it, I think, is the thing for me. It's the right, import. Oh, I've already got them. Brilliant. Trying to do what generic B refers to as talk and chew bubblegum at the same time, and it appears I'm not. Oh God, I'm not as good as it is I think. Okay, and bonk, and we go. Let me just have a bit of sand, and we can configure you for gravel and sand. And configure you for gravel and sand, and configure you for gravel and sand. Although I honestly think it's a storm in a teacup, because what you'll end up with is business-like servers will operate in a business-like manner. Yeah, some of them are. Some of them are ludicrous amounts of money. Okay, so all things being equal, now this is a hell of a lot just to get some flint. All things being equal, we should be seeing flint coming into the system. No, not that one. I thought for a minute I got an ocelot in my smeltery, but it appears I haven't. So we should be seeing that. Oh, that's your flint. I need my gravel. Where's my gravel? Gravel. Do. See, oh, I can just check up here, can't I? Gravel. Yeah, so that's going up steadily. Those 6 pulverizers are now feeding into that. So if I now go and say give me flint, and I want 1,000 of them, then that should start rising sharply. Well, the thing is, I mean, the vanilla server that I play on and I head admin on when I actually play, which is not, I haven't played, must admit, I am guilty of not playing on vanilla Minecraft for quite a while now. Is I think about $16 a month. Now, that's only a 30-player server, and it's not, not the most clunky, super duper chunky server in the world, but it does its job. It does what it's supposed to. Now, I currently sponsor that to the tune of $15 a month. That's out my own pocket, and I get nothing for that. That's just a donation. Because theoretically, as head admin, I get all of those commands anyway. So why would I want to pay when I already get them? But it's a case, well, I want the server to continue running, so of course I'm going to pay. Let me check up here, see how we're going. We've got 3 more auric princesses, and we've got. Let's have a look. You are fine. You are fine. You're fine. You're fine. In you go. You're fine. That'll be 4 industrial apiaries running with these auric princesses. Now, what I will do is I will go and modify them and get them a fertility 1 gene just to bring them down. Yeah. Anyway, where are we? Too much EULA. It's an interesting topic, but I think the proof of the pudding will be in whether Mojang enforce it, and that's the biggie. If they do nothing, then they might as well have not even bothered changing it, because it's all down to the will to enforce the damn thing. Let me go back to the Mage Tower and just divest myself of some crap. Those witches always freak me out, because I'm sat there and I can hear the tap 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 as they walk round. there they go again. So that basically is the flint version of doing that, of doing these, which these are really useful. This thing, not so useful. Do that and it should start off again. I think now I've actually got the problem that these are pretty much full, so that's probably not helping. But I think the bees might handle that a bit better. Worse than that, if they kick up, if they don't enforce it, the next time they try to enforce it, no one will take them seriously. Which is in my opinion, will be a major mistake on their part. Let's have a look. How are we doing for gold now? Am I at the point where I can make another magnet? Who knows? Let's have a look. Well, the flint is going up, so that's working. Gold, I think is it 4,411? I can't remember. Let's go and have a look at the chest, see what we got. Plenty of gold. We've got. Oh, I'm probably not going to have enough room to do this, am I? Let's try it. That doesn't repair fully anyway. Booties. Do the booties. That didn't repair fully either. And they haven't got anywhere near enough in them to repair. But this pigman thing is working pretty good, it has to be said. Yeah, I mean patents, things. EULAs are a little bit more complicated because the law for them varies so much worldwide. And some countries, I mean Germany actually has takes the line, what's that going to be, 80? 90, make me 90. Begin. Germany actually maintains an EULA that you cannot read before you start with the package is actually illegal. So there you go. Yeah, it's interesting debate. I'm not sure what will come of it. It doesn't help that they haven't actually released the new EULA yet. It's just a blog post at the moment. Magnet time. Let's get number 4 done. Begin. Off you go. Next. Doing its thing. So while we're doing that, we'll get the pyrotheum. So I think we're probably ready for another dose of that. What are we at there? 39. That'll be 45,000 pyrotheum. Destabilised red tone drops. They can get out of my life. So what else are we thinking? Well, this stuff's going on. The bees and trees I'm on with. The hoarding is really stuck here. I'm going to do that one. That's a bit of a pain because there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's it. Lots of AFKing, I'm afraid. Dirt collection, we're obviously working there. So go with the flow. We are just doing that one. That will be complete today. So that leaves the end and bragging rights. Now new end stuff. What we got with the farmer? Oh, you want some poop? Man, have I not got any fertilizer? Bunk. How much fertilizer do you actually want? 1. You craft industrial fertilizer. Alright, how do I craft industrial fertilizer? Consume task. Oh god. Oh dear. This is going to be interesting. let me get rid of the poop. And yeah, the only thing missing was shit, and now we've got a whole load more shit. Right, let me get some beef, pork, chicken. Oh, I haven't got enough chicken. I'm going to have to, because I've been eating them like a piggy. Let me just move. What else? Fish. I think this is one that I will probably pull together. Off. You alright there, Dave? I'm going to find you a new home eventually. I'm going to get you moved. Don't worry. Find you somewhere nice in the country. Fishy. Bang. That's fish. On a little dish. Whoa, come here. Get in there, you sod. What else? Wool. Wool I think we can do straight out of here. No, I'll put it in the system. Oh man, you are joking. Wonder whether I can dye that back. Bone meal. No, you can't. I didn't think you could. You never know though. Sometimes you can do these things, but it's not a problem. There's always a solution. String. String is the answer to my prayers. Thank you. Submit. So I need to get my chicken sorted. I've got grapes, leeks, garlic, artichokes, asparagus, bamboo, beans, bell peppers, broccoli and coffee. I don't think I've got much in the way of seeds in here at all actually. Tomato, spice leaf, onion, lettuce and cranberry. Because of course they're all the good ones. You ever try your bound rod? The bound rod? No. What have I got? Fishing rod, stone rod, bound fishing rod. I must admit I've never tried that. I will give it a try before we finish this series. I will have to remember, of course, because you know it's me. Pyrethium. Get me one more. I think this should be. This should be it. This should take us over the threshold. While that's doing, we're going to go home to have a look in my seed box. So, artichokes it wanted. What else? Artichokes, asparagus. Asparagus. Bamboo and bean. I haven't got bamboo, I have got bean. Well, I say I haven't got bamboo, I may have it. Bell pepper and broccoli. Well, we've got broccoli. I've got bell pepper. Coffee and garlic. Coffee and... I don't think I've got garlic. That's not looking good. Okay. Coffee and garlic. Leek and grape. Leek. No. Grape. Grape, grape, grape. If I were a grape, where would I be? I'm not here, that's for certain. Right, so that gives me something to be growing anyway. Back to the factory. And let's have a look what we got going on up here. Blackberries. So if I take the blackberry out of that loop and I put in bell peppers, take you out and stick the bell pepper seeds in, that'll set that one running. So I need all of these. This is going to be a pain because I'm going to have to break grass for ages. Broccoli, coffee, but not blackberry. We don't need blackberry. All jolly good. Right. I think you mean Macorie's. I think is the one you're talking about. There's this one I haven't started yet with the Delighted Meal and the Supreme Pizza. I'm not far off of doing that. I was thinking about doing that today actually. What time are we at? Let's go and see what we need to do. I've got pretty much everything I need for that though, so let's have a look. Delighted Meal requires a deluxe cheeseburger, which needs a cheeseburger, lettuce and tomato. Let me check my cheeseburger. I've got a cheeseburger, so we can go deluxe cheeseburger, encode. Okay, you're in. I need fries, which are, get the right one, and come on, give me the right salt. Encode. And a smoothie. Now it was blackberry smoothie, so let's wait till we get around to the blackberries, snowball and a juicer. But the blackberry is not the Natura one, it's that one. Wait for it to come around again. Bang. Damn it. Try again. No. Give me a blackberry smoothie. It's the only problem when you're trying to do this in the ME, it doesn't all dictionary all these drinks. Blackberry, I'm watching it like a hawk here. Come on. Kiwi. Blackberry. That's the wrong blackberry again. God damn it. Tell you what, there's an easy way around this. Blackberry. Okay, so we'll take you out and put you in. Encode. Oh, and damn it, I'm out of patterns. Right, need to make some more blank patterns. God, I'm sweating like a sweaty thing here. Make me 10 of those, that'll be fine. I really should have this down upstairs down here, you know. Okay, and then we need the Delighted Meal. Delighted Meal, and we want the one with the blackberry. But it's like waiting for Christmas. You know it's going to come and then you'll miss it. Blueberry, melon, bugger. Back there. We'll get there. Oh, manual crafting. That's like so low tech. I didn't build a ME. There we go. That's blackberry smoothie. Bang. I didn't build an ME system so I can manually craft things. No, I did really. Okay, where are we? What have we got there? 52,500. Have I got a QDS? Of course I don't. So let's go for Delighted Meal. How many do I need? First stupid question. The end. 64. Let's just try one for starters, see how it goes. Delighted Meal, begin. Show me your... oh, we're missing bakeware. So bakeware. You can have that one. That'll do me. Bonk. Now what have we got? Let's have a look. Is it done already? Yes, it has. Alright, make me 63 more of those then, please. Begin. Next. Well, leave that ticking. While we're getting that, I need a QDS. Oh, hang on. And let's get the Pyrethium or Pyrotheum quest done, and that will probably, along with those burgers. No, go with the flow. Open. Blazing Pyrethrum. Select task and chunk. Okay. Plonk. Out you come. In you go. Drain. Yes. Another one bites the dust. So that should be right. Reactor casing. I can make that easy. I'm going to do the reward now. Oh, I'll give that a try in a second. Good point. If nothing else, I've got 64 delighted meals. Now I know for a fact that one of the end quests in here wants 16 reactor casings. And I know these are pretty cheap to make, but given my look with the reward bags, would you go with a reward bag or would you go with a reactor casing, given that I need to make 16 reactor casings anyway? I'll give you a second to mull on that whilst Twitch catches up, and I shall go and grab some delighted meals, and we'll try that here. Foodie food. It is a crafting task. Right, in which case that's simple enough. I've just broke my magnet there as well. Where are we? Oh no, we got the level 8 magnet. Okay, that's good. 4. So what I need to do then is basically I'll leave those in the system. Well, it is at this, especially at this stage of the game, because you know you've seen some of the rewards I've been getting, so it just seems silly to me just to take that potluck on the chance. Now what have you opened up? So that's 100%. Anything? Well, we've got something in here. What we got? Hydraulics. Oh god. 64k fluid. ME transfer. Not too bad, I suppose. Alright, what else does it want? We've got the farmer, we've looked at that, and biologist. Fish sorter, sawmill, incubator base, incubator top, and some fish meal. Oh, they're forcing me down the mariculture line then, that's for certain. So we've got those, let's just get them out of the way. Scorch bricks easy, energetic diffuser easy, magmatics easy, block of titanium not fun. Okay, where am I going? So if I go, let me have a look. Deluxe cheeseburger, make me 64 of those please. French fries, stick those out, make me 64 of those, and a blackberry smoothie, make me 64 of those. So we can take those. Oh, there you go. That does, I don't think it really matters, but we could take the fries and we can take the deluxe cheeseburgers. Oh, that's a delighted meal. I don't want those. I want those. Exploit for glass, anybody? Mariculture's alright, it's just too damn realistic, to be honest. Which makes it very grindy. Let me just check that they are happy enough with those delighted meals, shall we? yeah, it's taking those. So as long as I do it, I'll let those deluxe cheeseburgers go. Let's go have a quick peek. Oh, they can go back in. Let's scan those. Let's go and have a quick peek at the bees, see how they're going. Well, there's nothing in there, so you see it's still very slow. It's not giving me a whole load, even though they've got, you know, the best production level. So it's, I don't know whether it's worthwhile or not, to be honest. Yeah, you didn't need it in Magic Farm with the Pam's Harvest Craft, so things I do need to downgrade their fertility though, otherwise I'm going to be swamped by bees. Let's have a look, see what we got going on here. Deluxe, 13 more, bonk, bonk. So yeah, it's just a matter of waiting for those to process through, and also a lot of AFKing while I wait for 4,500 gold to accrue again, which is going to take a while. I estimate that's probably going to be probably about 24 hours of AFK time to get 4,500 gold, based on the last couple. Where's my coffee gone? Starting to get dry here. Now, how we were going on flint? 1,300. So what I need to do, give me a stack. The problem I've got with the flint quest is if I let it take all my flint, I've got no flints to put back in the system. Yeah, I mean it's the same. I'm letting all of I've got, when you combine the stuff from these guys, the stuff from the automatic Thorncraft, 2 laser drills, the ender quarry, and that, it shouldn't take too long, but it's not instantaneous, shall we say. There's another deluxe meal. So anyway, so that is kind of going. We've got another part of the quest line done, so we've got the bees and trees to do. That's just going to be massive grind for the gold. Hoarding, I need to do the rooms of magic. They are a bit ball achy, but not too bad. That is just getting a whole load of flint. That is just getting a whole load of dirt. So these are all time based ones, and I don't think there's anything really fancy I can do there. The end, again, this is mainly crafting stuff. And then we obviously got, oh, I haven't made 64 deluxe meals, delighted meals. I haven't made, have I? Alright, confused the hell. I think it's a bit confused actually. So then you got supreme pieces to do, and then we can move on to the next bit. But anyway guys, I'm going to call it. I think we've got 1 hour 45 minutes, and work in the morning, lots of house buying to do in the week, lots of recording. So thank you very much for watching, and obviously thank you very much for watching the vids on the YouTube channels as well. It means an awful lot. And I will see you again, well, obviously tomorrow in a video, and next weekend in a stream. You never know, we might be streaming towards the end of this, so within a couple of weeks we may be starting Crash Landing. But yeah, so thanks guys, and I will see you all soon, and bye for now.